Now then YouTube, welcome to another video. You may or may not know I'm having some gearbox issues with the MR2. Now unfortunately I've not been able to get the parts to fix my gearbox in time for the next race. So I'm going to put a spare gearbox on. I thought, well, I need to do a video this week really. I've done enough videos doing gearboxes on MR2, so what can I do? Well, why don't we go against the clock, eh? As you'll know from my Brands Hatch video, I had 80 minutes roughly to change my gearbox in time for race 2. Didn't make it. There was 3 of us. Obviously it was only really me that had worked on a Toyota before, but there was 3 of us working on it and I couldn't do it in 80 minutes. Now, just how quickly can I change a gearbox? Well, you know, let's make it interesting. Let's go against the clock. So the only major difference, I'm going to be using the beam to support the engine. I'm going to be putting some new drive shafts in because I've got some facelift drive shafts to go in. And I've got most of the tools ready, roughly here, but we're going to see just how quickly I can change this gearbox. Right? Sound good? Right, 12:15, call it 20 past, give myself a bit of leeway. 20 past 12, begin. Should point out the gearbox is not fully on, it's like 95%. The shifter cables aren't on. Support beam in. Just about done up top. A little bit stalled at the minute because I can't find the axle stand to match the other side. Where is it? Where's it going? We got it. Taking the drive shaft, half shaft bolts out. I did plan to wear my GoPro on my head for this, but couldn't find the attachment thing. This engine mount's loose. Probably just didn't get around to tightening it. It's all good. I don't know, I haven't taken the wheels off yet. Do the drive shaft nuts. I think one of my mechanics must have staked this one, the bastards. Motherfuckers. Next part, super annoying, getting the drive shaft out. Right, we're on our first pause, first time out. How far have we got? Most of the stuff up top's done. The engine is suspended. Suspended, is that the right word? Hoisted, we'll say hoisted. Hoisted. I've got one of the drive shafts out, which is the harder one to get out, so I'm happy with that. As I said, we're changing to these ones from a facelift MR2 anyway, which are slightly thicker apparently. You wouldn't know by looking, but all the girls tell me there's a bit more girth on the facelift one, so we'll go with that, why not? I've got a spare set anyway. They're a bit more minging than mine, but you know, they've been sat about a bit, I guess. That is the reason why. My bumper, my crash bar is bent from the bump with Ben. Noticed that when I was working on the car. It's bash bar underneath the rear bumper's all bent. That's the first tea break. I don't have any tea with me, I don't drink it anyway. I wish I had some coffee, but I don't. Oh, c'est la vie. Right, let's carry on then. We'll start our next half-hour stint, see how far we can get. We definitely need to get the gearbox off in this next half hour. These engine mount bolts at the front, pain in the ass. Tool. We're on to some of the bitch bolts now. Bolts that are bitches. Yeah, boy. Right, she should give birth now. And then it wasn't. So this gearbox, whoa. So this gearbox is not mine. I borrowed it on the day. 21, so we're about 50 minutes in. Box is out. Right, we're halfway through. 52 minutes on the clock, says the adjudicator. That's fine. I've just taken a quick moment to, yeah, I know that's not going to do a lot, especially if you can't even focus on it. I mean, obviously there's temptation here to strip down the shift linkage and clean all the rust off and then grease it, but yeah, we could just spray some grease on top of the rust, right? Yeah, why not, eh? This is just a spare box. I've got another box over there, and obviously I got another box of Andy as well, but that was an SMT box, so I can't just rob the shift linkage off the SMT box because it's completely different. So yeah, the good linkage that I have from my gearbox that broke, that'll be getting used on the next gearbox build, the fresh build, but this is just the last known good working configuration. This is out of a completely original UK MR2, long ratio, but it should just work. It's got an LSD, hopefully it'll be fine. So I've just gunked some aluminium anti-sneeze over all the balls that usually go messy. Obviously it's got it all around the cheeks as well, but well, I'm only one man, right? I'm only one man. So we're going to start the clock again at 52 minutes on this speed run. Shifter cables are going to be a pain in the ass here. I'm not cheating, don't worry. Could really be inspecting the clutch, but we're not going to. We know it's crap. We know it's dead. Okay, we're going to take this mount off. It's not happening. It's not happy. I'm not happy. I don't like taking this mount off because it's a pain to get back on. So it's going to cost us some time on the speed run. It's one of them where I get corroded as fuck, so it's a pain in the ass to get back on. Because oh, the dowel in both sides. Fuck off. The dowel in the engine and in the gearbox. So that's not going to work. That dowel, this dowel here, which you may or may not be able to see, is in both the engine and the gearbox. So that was never going to work. Just had a word with the adjudicator that agreed this is a bit of foul play. So I'm going to stop the clock while I get this dowel out, because you know this shouldn't happen. Right, this has been a pain in the ass. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. I got it moving using these Irwin things, you know, the loosey things, and then I've just been wiggling it and trying to put some load this way as I'm wiggling it with the vice grips. Feels like it's nearly there. Also changed the release bearing, which I didn't do when I was trying to put the box on, so that would have been stupid. I mean, it would have worked, but you know, it had a release bearing in there, but I forgot to put my one in it. Oh. Yes! Yeah, fucker. Right, she's out. To lift the engine up to get the slave cylinder on. Interesting. Slave cylinder should really be on stud and nut. I should pump it out really. That'd be better. Stud and nut conversion. The shifter cables on this are fucking horrible. They're the worst things in the fucking world. Absolutely despise. Worst part of the job. Fucking cunts. Fucking cunts. Fucking lot. And you put a little kink in it, and what do? You lose all your fucking gears, man. Shite. Real shite. I'm going to try and get this top mount on. Looks like it could be roughly in position, but... Look at the state of these bolts. This is why I don't like removing that mount. They're like some of the most corroded bolts on the job. Garbage. Okay, we're ready for another update. The camera's stopped. So I've got all the engine mounts on, kind of finger tight, none of them are real tight. And I've just got the drive shafts to put back in and the suspension to put back on. And then it's the gear linkage stuff at the top, reverse switch, a few more gearbox bolts. But we might have it done in the next half. I don't know what time we're on. What time are we on? Right, okay, so obviously having this big beam here has made lifting and lowering the engine a lot easier. Still fiddly. Part of this speedrun thing was for me to see if I could actually do it faster, and I've been trying to go as quickly as I can, but yeah. I think if it happens again at the race, if I've got less than 2 hours between, you know, first race, second race, or maybe between qualifying and race one, if my gearbox has some issues and I need to change it, then, you know, I think I'm going to go minimum 2 hours. What are we on now? About 90 minutes? It's got to be about 90 minutes, I don't know. You know the time, not me. I've lost track of the old time. So next job's drive shafts in, and yeah, we need to tighten up some of the engine bolts and remove this engine support, and then go up top and put the, what do you call it on? Shifter cables. Alright. I'll give you a new angle. Give you a new Kurt, yeah? Right, start the clock. Drive shafts are going in. I've used the wrong bolts on the engine mount. I either remove them or struggle. I hate this car. Right, fucking this drive shaft. Put it on the fucking to-do list after fuck it. Fucking arse. Piece of shit. This is just sad now. This is just sad. I shouldn't be able to do this. Right, I'm going to use the thread tap excuse. As you all know, tapping threads does not count towards the score on the speed run. That's what the adjudicator says. It's just one of those Toyota things, isn't it? One of those Toyota things. Build them properly, apparently, Stella, these cars. Have you heard that one before? Yeah. So I'm going to get my tap and die kit out, fix the offside drive shaft, the long boy, and then we'll pick it up again, but we're nearly there. Just in case anyone's keeping tabs, this is the fourth M10 125 tap today. Did some gearbox ones before the video started to try and make sure none of this happened during the old speed run, but that's just about done now anyway, so put this back together. Pain in the ass, trying to tap it with this little fucking handle, getting no torque, just hurting my hand. But yeah, good times, that's done now. Yep, feeling fresh. Right, final push then. Suspension on this side, wheels on, drive shaft nuts on, shifter cables, yeah. So the threads on the outside of the drive shaft are fucked as well. One. Fucking shit. This is fucking shit, man. So shit. Fucking shite. Real shite. Right, it's done. Not sure when the camera turned off, if you saw me with a tantrum or not. The gearbox fill thing wouldn't work. It'd been a last job. It was, well, I fixed the shifter cables as well. I had to sand down and file down where the shift bushing goes because it was dodgy. So the adjudicator once again said I spare some time. And then at the last hurdle, guess where I got this from? Gear oil. Where do you think I got it from? I got it from Halfords. I didn't realise I did it, but I ordered some other bits from Halfords. I was like, oh, I'll just get that then. On Halfords website, this is LS oil, yeah? It's not LS oil, is it? More fool me. Well, I'm done anyway. I did think about driving the car to show you. I just can't be asked. I know it's got gearbox oil in it. I know the cables are all on. I know everything's on. It's done. So, yeah, tried to have a bit of a fun video. Why would I even try a fun video when the MR2 is involved? What a stupid thing to try and do. What? Must be fucking mad. Must be going mad. I think I am actually going mad. That's the problem. Fucking keen. Veg. Fuck off. Bread. Keen, too baby-faced. For now anyway, for the moment. Right, I'm going to tidy up anyway. What an excitable video it's been. I don't know how long it took me, but definitely more than 80 minutes, so that's the main thing. Not that I thought I'd be able to do it in under that, I'm just emphasising more how three of us couldn't do it last time. So when I was editing the video, I thought, well, first of all at Brands Hatch, I didn't realise how under time we were. I thought we had a couple of hours, but we didn't. I probably could have got on with it a bit quicker and stuff like that, but yeah, fucking just shit. Just don't like working on them at all. Everything else is somewhat alright, but just fucking shit. Like they are shit. Fucking shit. Yeah. Bent as well. So all the suspension on the right hand side is real tight, all the arms and that. They should just come away freely, they don't. They're all bound up somewhere. But because the fucking shell's been shifted that way. Could turn the exposure down now, I probably look like I left a fucking daft cunt. Right, ta-ra. Thanks for once again joining me for 15 minutes of pain or whatever it's been with the MR2. Fucking hate working on it so much. I don't know if I got it on camera, but I got wound up with something and I fucking booted it and it proper hurt my foot. Fucking idiot. Right. Oh yeah, I'm going to claim the world record for the speed run of the MR2 changeroo gearbox now. I'm number 1, right? Speed run, yeah. Independent adjudicator says that's fine. Yeah, me number 1. Alright.